Friends, it's not just a Mimi anymore. The rise of the divine feminine is happening now, and the patriarchy is big mad. What a week. This is one for the record books. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all the new subscribers. My name is Kristen. I am a healer and I help divine feminine on their spiritual awakening and twin flame journey. And so if you would like to make an appointment with me, all the information is below. And yes, I do work with divine masculine on their twin flame journey as well. In the spiritual community, we have been talking about the shift from 3D to 5D since the great shift happened in 2012. That's when I personally had my awakening. And since then, Rise of the Divine Feminine has become somewhat of a meme or a buzzword, but for those of us that were actually living it, these last 7.5 years have been rough. For those of us on the Divine Feminine journey, we have been healing ourselves, getting our power back, claiming our psychic gifts, unlearning all the programs that the patriarchy put on us. The rise of the divine feminine is not just a meme anymore. It is happening now. The shift is so profound. The energy, the buzz in the air, the vibe, oh my gosh, the vibes of inspiration. I literally told a client over the weekend, I have a whole new purpose in my life. I feel completely invigorated. All of the years of healing my divine feminine has culminated to this moment now. And now we are not just riding a wave. It is not just the honeymoon period. It's not even positive momentum. It is a movement. It is a revolution, and we are not going to be stopped. We have literally been waiting for this big shift for, oh my gosh, years and years. Our ancestors, the women that walked before us paved the way. And we have healed ourselves out of the patriarchal energies of, are you pretty enough? Are you skinny enough? Do you smile enough? Do you fit into the standard of what they would say is worthy, or don't you? And the patriarchy has set up unattainable rules, unattainable standards, and we've had enough. What has happened over the last week was like this arrow that was getting pulled back. Like, think of it as like Artemis or the goddess Diana, like pulling it back. And then finally that energy was released, and it has been seismic. It has been cosmic. It is literally written in the stars that as Earth shifts consciousness, that the feminine will rise from the oppression and suppression of the patriarchy. All of us as a divine feminine collective have worked so hard to heal ourselves, have worked so hard to step out of the patriarchal programming, have worked so hard to claim ourselves, claim our psychic gifts. And then some knucklehead gets on TV and calls women who are childless and own a cat worthless, basically. And I want to know if he understands that the queen of all queens, currently, presently, in 2024, touring the world, is a childless cat lady. So their attacks are not going to stop, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video and talk about this. And no, this is not a political channel, but it is a spiritual channel, and these two things are totally connected right now, whether we want to admit that or not. But the patriarchy is not going to stop with their attacks. And so we will see it in the macro and the micro. And so I just want everyone to be aware that the male chauvinists and the toxic masculinity will be on fleek over the next couple months. Be unmoved, be unfazed, see it for what it is. They are having a temper tantrum because they are not going to be in control of our bodies or our lives anymore. We refuse to be second-class citizens. We refuse to sit in the back of the bus. We refuse to let our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, and ourselves die in a hospital if they are refusing us medical care. And the second thing that I want to talk about is because we are making the shift into 5D and we have been doing all of this healing work in ourselves, we are finally going to reap the rewards. The veil is getting thinner. The feminine is empowered, and it is possible to transform your life so quickly and so dramatically into the life that you desire. All of your dreams, all of your manifestations can come flooding in. We've seen it over the last week, which has just literally changed and catalyzed the whole world. There are going to be little girls that are going to be inspired by the story of what is happening in the United States of America right now. And there is a woman named Catherine Ponder who was a pioneer, a woman way before her time. And in the 60s and 70s, she traveled around giving lectures about the power of positive thinking. And she told women all around America, especially in the South. She is from Birmingham, Alabama. She was telling women they could create their own wealth. They could do and be whatever they wanted. They could be the source of their own supply. And she taught them how with mindfulness, with believing in themselves, and with a very powerful technique called opening your mind to receive. And you can listen to this audiobook on YouTube, Catherine Ponder, Open Your Mind to Receive. Another one of her fabulous books is called The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. And both of these books absolutely changed my life. And one of the statements from Catherine Ponder that is so powerful because it brings you into the here and now, right this very moment, which is where all of our power is. And it puts you in your divine feminine instantly when you say this. The word wealth in this statement, I want you to look at it as wealth in all ways. So not just wealth of finances and money, but wealth of abundance, wealth of love, wealth of happiness, wealth of joy, wealth in every and all areas of your life. And the statement goes, I am receiving now. I am receiving all the wealth the universe has for me now. And then take a breath in and allow yourself to receive. Right. We will be continuing the Divine Feminine conversation, so don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment below. And if you don't know what to comment, leave me your favorite emoji. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for watching. Namaste.